I'm so grateful that each and every one of you are here today. And quite a few of you jumped on airplanes and came from different parts of the country. We're really grateful for your support and that you're taking the time to be here. 3 incredible nights are planned for the next couple of days. It's been beautiful to watch tonight unfold. We've had 2 prior nights. We had an amazing Northwest School of the Arts student cabaret that Casey Meisner put together that was just incredible, and loved every minute of that. And our friends at Taylor Richards and Conger have been our givers of hope, and they have hosted their clients and their friends and made us feel welcome in their home. I'm grateful to you for doing that. The reality is that none of this really happens, Mark, without you, because you have been so passionate about what was my journey became your journey as my friend, and you took that on. And I think your passion and your excellence and just the way you go about your life and how that manifests itself at Petit Philippe, it really helped chart this. It started with Mark and I having a bottle of wine and saying, what could we do here? What could the next year be like? And we started to talk about a national model for cancer survivorship. And I will share with you that in my life, and I mean in my near life, this is going to happen. We are going to will this to happen, because I loved that I received this care. I did not survive without this care. But as I shared with Declan, as I shared with others in your group, I always wondered, well, if I was in Gastonia, or I was in Bloomington, or I was in wherever, why shouldn't I be receiving that same care if these thought processes are put together? And as Declan took the time with me as a patient and a friend to explain to me how he has organized this group, it became apparent to me that they are building a national model, and our job is to inspire you and everyone that you can inspire. And with that generosity and with your companies come an ability to fund a national model. I don't think it's a complicated formula. In a prior life of mine, we convinced the Gap to put $1 a month on a contract. They ended up with 7,200 locations. They donated $7,200 a month for 10 years to a music education foundation. We are going to do the same thing here. So, as I thought about what I wanted to share tonight, I reflected on my last day of treatment. And my primary oncology nurse, who is not here tonight, but this is who my gratitude is to. Her name is Amy Walsh. And on my last day, she said to me, "You get to ring the bell." I was feeling terrible on that day. I was really feeling terrible. And I didn't even really understand what ringing the bell meant. And I know it's like we should have, we're all on Facebook every day, I should know. But I didn't really understand it, and I was in a haze. And I said, I don't really want to ring the bell. And Amy said, well, let me tell you why you're going to ring the bell. And for those that know Amy, that's how she carried me through 6 months of treatment. She said, you're going to ring the bell. She said, it's symbolic of the victory over cancer and what you've just accomplished, but you didn't have to ring the bell for that reason. You're going to ring the bell for every single nurse and every single lab technician and every single researcher and every single physician and every person that wheeled you in a wheelchair and got you out of bed, and your physical therapist and your nutritional counselor, and all of them. That's who you're ringing the bell for. And when you're done ringing the bell for them, I want you to look out the window at the 10 people that are going to go into treatment after you, and then ring the bell for them. She said, because your job ringing the bell is to give hope. And I think that that's what our foundation's job is to inspire people and to give hope. And so none of these events ever happen in a vacuum, like none of your businesses happen in a vacuum. So Griffin, when Town Bank steps up before this was even a concept, and you and your partners at town said, we want to sponsor this and we want to put the story on the cover of the magazine, it gave hope, right? That's what I think happened. And so when a team of Gilead executives fly in for tonight, you give hope that maybe something in our conversations, Sharon, maybe something resonated and you feel hope and you share that hope. And Philip, we've talked about this a lot over your home care business, and you care for Amy's dad, and that gives us hope. And Sandra, when you speak, you share your journey. We feel your courage, and I think that gives us hope. And when I listen to Dr. Sullivan and Dr. Caprio, and I listen to Dr. Mesa and Dr. Walsh, I feel extraordinary hope. And I don't mean hope in like a wishy-washy way. I mean, transformational hope is an important thing to carry. It's what we would want for our kids, right? It's what we would want for the people that we love. So our job is to inspire and to give hope. And Chef and Kat, you inspired us. That gives us all hope. We're all coming back. Tonight's been beautiful. Everyone has really. And Melinda and Emily, you have both given us the gift of music tonight. That's the ultimate gift to our family. So we thank you for being so amazing and sharing your gift with us. Tomorrow night, that dude with the guitar, he is going to join Melinda's band, as is Dr. Kunal Kadakia, who heads nutritional oncology. And we have a totally different set list for tomorrow night, and I can't wait to watch that unfold. And Larry, I want to thank you. Larry Farber's here, and Larry owns Music with Friends, and he owns Middle Sea Jazz. And there have been some challenges along the way with the music portion of our journey, and Larry jumped in as a great friend, always does, and generous with contributions and your heart and introductions, and I thank you. They're going to take the mic away. I'm really grateful that you're all here. I hope you guys have all had a beautiful night. Thank you.